Supt 13? Wait, were you worried because I didn't start right away? Question mark? Oh! There was something in OBS that popped up, and I was just like, wait, that's where I put chat? What? Is that a part of chat, or is that something else? So I started, like, testing it. Sup, J-Vent? J-Vent, we get to see what happens when we bring the ghosts, when we give the ghosts therapy. Wait, no, not therapy, a priest. And we're early today because we are actually going to be playing with Cappy and Orion later tonight. Oh my god, wait. No, sheep! Sheep, wait, I forgot to clean this up! I forgot to clean this! Wait, forgive me! Ah! Wait, okay. It's not showing though. Question mark? Wait, it was showing. You were both. Okay, now you're behaving. Good game. Good game. We can fix them energy? We don't even know if the ghost is a girl or a boy yet. Yeah, 13. We played this on we started this on Halloween actually. So yeah, our choice is yeah, we had a choice whether to go to a psychologist for Isabella or go to a priest. That's fair. I hope you had a fun Halloween. I'll think about it. Maybe we could go with Zach's idea.
I'm not so sure about that.
Frick you, Ash.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Love you.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Hell yeah! This is the annoy the Ash hole route. Let's go.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
I love you, Becca. I'm sorry that your love is unrequited.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
Oh, look at that sprite! I love Zach. Yeah, I feel bad for Becca.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
I love you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
Oh, I love the voice actress for Isabella. Her voice is so soft. I love how soft her voice is. Okay, apologies. I forgot that I updated the title. I throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance something's nagging at her. Will she ever confess to Ash? Is this the force Becca to confess route? Let's go. We really need to talk. We fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind you only can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. The night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people, those about to head home, those set to meet someone, those simply wandering about. I'm going to throw this out there. I get that Becca just got her world shattered, but Isabel's... I mean... Bro, you're not wrong. Isabella straight up almost died, and Becca is, I don't blame Becca. I still love her. I still love her. I don't blame her for her feelings. Hang on, I got so excited to continue playing this, I forgot to tell everyone that I'm live. We're also hella broke. Isabel is also hella broke. We almost cannot afford to feed ourselves. 13. Thank you for the water. Yes, yes, yes. Boop, boop, boop. Isabella, guys, I'm probably gonna die if you don't help me. Becca sulks. I mean, she was worried at first, and then she saw how Ash was treating us, and then she got all pouty. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easily it is for one to get lost in a city nondescript as Luxembourg. I was afraid too at one point back, when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zack and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends, and Ash? Who knows, he never tells. Ski! Hello! How are ya? I hope your dailies are doing well. Totally not playing a spooky game. Yes, yes. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zack a lot, much to the latter's frustration. Water the J-Vent. Hey, nice to hear that you're doing good. And he's a busy guy, too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off. I can't forget his ringtone! It hurts! J-Pen, it hurts!
Thanks for today, everyone!
I love you. You're sweet.
No problem, Zack. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Oh, if only Phantom was here. They're still doing the... They still have the I can fix him thought. Yaski! We can use, highlight my message to force other people to take care of themselves. Yes, yes. Emma. Oh yeah, you should eat something too.
Huh?
Wait, she said something else happened. With what, though? A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest is tightening. Breathing becoming labored. Yeah, it can follow us! I mean, we have the letter. Dude, the letter can teleport. I'm not surprised. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. Ooh, that might make things angry. I don't know. It depends on how you burn it. In the distance, amid the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Pleading, even as my eyes clench. Even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out.
No, not me.
Oh, wait, Javen, are you not really familiar with the supernatural? Sometimes if you don't dispose of certain cursed objects properly, it will actually make the curse stronger and more angry. Fun facts. This is just reminding me of when I went to a thrift store and I was looking at the porcelain dolls they had donated, right? And I jokingly went, haha, blink twice if you need help. And one of them blinked twice, and then I felt a chill. And I immediately just bowed to the dolls, apologized, and wished them the best. And quickly ran away. Yes. I didn't get haunted, so they respected my wishes. Somebody help me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Where are we going?
Oh, yeah. Just. Okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked our car. That was not spacing out. Fair enough, J-Man. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Bye!
Yeah, see ya!
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. Can we soak boxing gloves in holy water and throw hands with the ghosts? Better yet, we get a Shinto priest, have it bless the house, because the way the Japanese do exorcisms is that they blindfold said priest, and then they just swing that sword around with a katana. Wait, they swing a katana around the house. Yeah! Fun facts! Yay! Cleansing evil spirits! Let's go! Oh, I'm too into this stuff, man. Well, I had a phase. I'm not that into it anymore. Demon Slayer? It's more hardcore because they're blindfolded. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, that would give back the normalcy in my life, so be it. I recite the commercial to House Hippo. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in without warning, and I'm falling. My eyes snap open. Poor Isabella's room. It's so heavy. Okay. I need to pull up the transcript. Hold on, 13. It's nighttime. In the kitchen, just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippos are chips, raisins, and crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos have to sleep about 16 hours a day. A commercial from Concerned Children's Advertisers. Have you fed your house hippo today? Yeah, he stole my breakfast today. He stole my breakfast today. Oh, I love that commercial so much. Did you feed your house hippo today? My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all huddled up the night before. No. House hippos are vegetarians. Don't blame the house hippo, 13. What's a trunk monkey? I'm scared. Javen, what's a trunk monkey? Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep, all hunched up the night before. I don't want to. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. Ooh. I like this guitar. I'm sorry to hear that, 13. The house hippo needs to eat. It has bibis. I let my eyes adjust to the bright bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream until coming to Luxembourg, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but more the pleasant kind. More the pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. Oh wait. Oh look! There's just like a picture of us hugging Becca. A picture of all four of us, the main cast. Wait, who's holding the camera? I'm doing two peace signs. What? What? Oh no? Eh? The knowledge is that I'll always wake up to an empty apartment with no one else to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
Find that toilet, girl! Admittedly, it's a weekend. As an unspoken rule, that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. And girl, clean your room! No wonder you're being haunted! But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, I'm sure as hell she will now. And right after what happened. Oh lord, one box of donuts as a peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ring breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision. At first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore it or answer it. Yeah, it's a cat with like bat wings! It's cute, isn't it? I want one! Fat cat! Na 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 fat cat! It's not here to help you, it's here as a hindrance. Yes, yes. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss. Wait, why am I getting pets? Yeah! Fat cat! Thank you. Thank you, 13, for the pats. Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out from when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering this call. It made me check my phone. Sir! Ski! The caller ID reads Mama. ¿Cómo estás, Mama?
Huh?
It's around 4:45 in the 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
4:45? Not really. Shit! No! I hate whenever I speak Tagalog. Like, I have to slip into an accent or else it won't sound as nice. I leave my phone on silent and do not disturb. Same! No, it's actually fine. 5:20 a.m. Excuse me? Usually, it's around noontime here and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. That is true. Calls are frickin' expensive. This is why my parents use Facebook Messenger. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Mama?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
You do not sound like a Filipina. This is a ghost. Who are you and what have you done with my mother?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
Take your time, Jabin.
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Not real! It's fine. Maybe she's mixed. I don't know. There's a tired lit in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. Oh, I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to do is not make her worry. If if my older brother would actually lend her a hand. But if only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. But Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Inuman si Kuya Jordan. Again. I can't count on my ate either. Wait, why do you say Kuya Jordan but you don't say ate? Wait, you'll say big brother in Tagalog, but you won't say big sister? Dang. Ate gets no love. I can't count on my ate either, knowing she has a family of her own and well. Oh, okay, it is ate Ans. Okay. They're only doing it for the names. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ate Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now. Having ran herself knee deep in debt. What did you do? Ate Anne! Anne, what the heck?
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas.
Okay, having an ate Anne myself, my brain immediately went to them and it's like, what the hell did you do? I thought you were more responsible than this. I thought better of you.
How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
Yeah, Filipino names are very strange. They either sound really American, Spanish, or they're mine. They don't exist in the realm. Sup, Phantom? How's it going?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Ah, those are all my siblings. Okay.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy.
Dude, it's the Filipinas and it's school. They're always busy.
And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds.
Aye?
But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
Ah, may sakit yung papa niya. Okay. That's tough.
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Okay, that's good. Now I feel sad. I've been in this situation. Oh.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. The accent, chef's kiss. Ah! Wait, did I slip into it again? No, Ski! Ski, no! I don't. This is how I normally talk. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills all rests on my shoulders. Yeah, having a lot of siblings in the Philippines is really normal. No. No. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the costs of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. Yeah, 8 siblings. I think my papa actually had... Ocho? Wait, isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo. Yeah, walo. Wait, why am I speaking Tagalog? 8 siblings, yeah. Wait, no, I think my dad had 13 siblings. Don't worry about it. It's normal to have big families in the Philippines because sadly, you don't know how many people will make it. Never seen in China. Oh no, Ski. We can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything. True. It's not worth it, bro.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
pat, pat, pat. Ski. Wait, Ski, do you want a big family? Question mark? Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace.
Wait, do you think Papa's not gonna make it?
Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
Oh no! Ano? Eh?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
Why does the mom call her Grace if her name is Isabella? Wait, did she actually call her Grace? Hold on. Save backlog. Oh, it might be a pet name thing, or a religious thing as well. A lot of Filipinos also have like biblical names and nicknames as well.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors.
Possibly even a middle name. Yeah. I wasn't given a middle name. I'm unloved.
But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa.
Sadly, even... I almost said yung hospitals dun sa Filipinas. Even the hospitals in the Philippines... Even the hospitals in the Philippines, like the best ones are usually just for show. Sadly, and they're more like glorified hotels from what my father had to go through when he had internal bleeding in the brain. Yeah, he was like allergic to the bed linings. It was just very clean, and they didn't really do anything. It was definitely it. He said it felt like being on a TV set of a hospital show. I want to believe it's not like that for every nice-looking hospital, but knowing the Philippines, I'm sad.
And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter.
Girl, have you seen your room? I'm gonna worry. Girl, you could have reused those chopsticks. Just saying.
I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yet, look what I'm doing. All she needs is the cat vat. Honestly, it looks like she uses the cat vat as a pillow more than her actual pillow. Which, respect. Oh my god, I didn't! It's a sheep! She has a sheep! She has a sheep plushie! I want a sheep plushie! They're so cute! I'm getting distracted again.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Wait. You're telling me all your siblings are going to a private school? When your papa's in the hospital? Why don't they go to public school? That's free! Wait. What? It's the same education! Just tell your siblings to study harder, what? Yeah, you did tell me about your plushies. What is the cabbage corgi's name? Unless you didn't name it. I think you're right, 13. It is a ram. Because it has horns. I don't think sheep have horns. Only the best education for the siblings? It's the but from what my father told me, it's the same. You just get like fancier uniforms and stuff.
Thank you so much,
And
dear.
it's just nicer looking.
I appreciate it. We all do.
He doesn't have a name! You snuggle them and they don't have a name? That's so sad.
I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Travel is expensive. I know you are, but I believe. Wait, how much is a flight to Manila right now? Let me check. How much is a flight to Manila right now? Girl, in this economy? Canada to... She's... Oh yeah, wait! She's in Luxembourg. Luxembourg to Philippines. Woof! Woof! That's a lot. Just to go to mainland Manila, it's a 17-hour plus flight, and it's $1,397 for one person. Ay nako. With one stop. My dinosaur plush is named Dinosaur? That's fair. Ay nako. Oh, Puerto Rico Princesa is actually really nice to go to. But yeah, it's so expensive. Mahal naman. Ah! Javen, what did you just send me? Ah! I just saw the trunk monkey. I'm afraid. Accent. Ski, I'm gonna attack you. Ah. Kailangan ka... kailang ka uwi. Kailang ka uwi. That's what it says. Kailang ka uwi. Oh, I feel so bad for people who don't know Tagalog who read this. Who play this. Kailan ka uwi? When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to an answer to a question you don't have a definite answer to? Me who doesn't know? Me who's butchering the pronunciations? 5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. Am I saying IDK? Ano to? That's how you... But it's... but, okay. Okay, cultural thing. Philippines and family are very important. Filipinos treat their family... like they're a part of their soul. It's very important. I smile even though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Yeah, like, when I was younger, I actually missed a lot of school because every 2 years? Is it dalawa? Is it 2? Yeah, every 2 years we go to the Philippines during the summer and winter. And yeah, just to see family. And we'd actually even just bring a whole bunch of necessities from Canada. Like we'd fill all our suitcases with that, like toothpaste, toothbrushes, lotion, just so that our family in the Philippines can have basic necessities because everything is so expensive there. But yeah, we luckily my family there is in a better place now. We don't need to do that. So yeah.
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
Wait, what? Where are you going? There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of his feet on the floorboards as he runs. I'm surprised this child is not playing with his friends. Or out in the forest. Or dun sa dagat. Unless they live deep in the mainland. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? Ano ulam today? Hi, leftovers. I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll
On a Saturday?
Ah, I'm sorry!
Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Mahal kita. Ingat. It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Did I get the shower yet? Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. Take your time, 13. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Oh, Rose.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
Welcome back, J-Ben. I saw Trunk Monkey. He scares me.
Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Yeah, this is our coworker.
Office? What about the open house?
I don't want the context, J-Ben. Trunk Monkey scares me.
Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble?
Uh-oh, Papa John. Oh no, the priest!
Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
Wait, what? Ski, why is he scaring you? He has a fedora and a red tie and a smile.
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
No, she works at the real estate agency. And, she... No. What was I gonna say? Yeah, she works at a real estate agency, and Sir John is the priest that she called. Yes. He in the dark? Yeah, it's a dark, this room doesn't have good lighting, okay? There's a telltale din of several feet shuffling against a wooden flooring, and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. Did we send the sword-wielding blindfold dose to activate real estate home? To an active real estate home? I don't know if it was a Japanese priest. It might have been just a normal priest. He might have just said chants and shook holy water everywhere. I don't know, man. This anyway isn't comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. Oh yeah, Ski, did you figure out a name yet? A feat I take into account my usual travel time. Routine, clamor, common to Briar Realty Corporation Luxembourg office grates me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Hey yo, ghost, get off my block. Sprinkles water. Hey, it's blessed water. It's holy water. I cry, Ski. I cry. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees?
Never mind! John is not the priest. John is our very scary boss.
What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
I'm scared of John. My boss's words turn muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. I might call him Kai. That's cute. That ain't Brother John. that ain't Father John. Sup, Moldy? How's it going? Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report work. I hear they're trying to get a hold of them, but still to no avail. The result is half their workload has been shifted to all available staff, so as to not lose clients. Yeah, his name is Kai now. Ah! Is that the first thing that came to mind, or does it actually have meaning? We tryin'. I believe in you, Moldy. You can do the collage. Not that I mind extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more money to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork into my hands without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the pages as I straighten. A purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge when I tilt my head in question. I believe in you, Moldy. At least you're still going, my dude. Sign? I can't pronounce it. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce it in VC. I'm sorry, Ski. I'm illiterate. Help. Sign? Question mark? They're seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room is the same couple from the day before. See? See? I'm sorry, Ski. I too am uncultured. The rights. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing. Like the end of cats, just say the s part, then add I to it. Sai? Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it?
I'm
Is that
trying!
a deal?
She swats my hand, tugging her sleeve. She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve. Although her eyes are alight with something akin with joy. No! I love my hand. I got lost! Moldy, it's your turn! Thank you. She wants the sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed, yet documents need to be signed. Still, the elation is there. Along with the foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Why?
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madame Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
But she doesn't like cats.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
What?
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
What?
Even with that urban legend?
Rose nods.
Oh. I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
They're paying more so that we'd get the paperwork done faster.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose.
Is there a treasure?
I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
But they're already rich. Why would they pay for a multi-million-dollar mansion for a treasure that might not even be there? That doesn't make sense. Don't they have better things to spend money on? No, but you already get all the antiques and stuff in the house. I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents who are going to receive a hefty commission after all, nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and on an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left of me. Yeah, they definitely do have the only thing I can think of is that they're compelled to buy it because they look like the couple that is like all around the house. But that's about it. That's the only thing I can think of. But they're not related to them at all. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office's relief. You think they're vampires? Or reincarnation? Ma'am, Anna. Wait, I forgot how they pronounce it. Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Please don't let your husband touch me. He's here! Ah! Her lips are twisted into a frown. She doesn't seem particularly happy to see me, and I'm not surprised. Who wouldn't be? I almost created a scene. Mr. Wright, however... Oh, God.
Why, if it isn't the little Lily.
Ew!
I trust you're feeling well now.
No! One of his hair is not slicked back, and I don't like it. Ew, it's adult Draco Malfoy. Get him away from me. Why is he calling me Lily? I hate the fact that he uses plants as pet names. You're a disgrace to plant kind. Go away.
It's Isabella, sir, not Lily. I appreciate your concern. I'm feeling better now.
Insert uncomfortable character here. This is definitely what adult Draco would be like. Ew. I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Well, okay, the only problem that I have with your name is that I might call you Isabella instead of Isabel. That's about it. Regardless, I handed him their copy of the agreement.
I believe I can take that. Thank you very much.
Isn't this a gift for your husband, if I remember correctly? With how elegantly she plucks the papers off my hands, it's easy to think that there isn't any trace of irritation to her. Yeah, I literally just said an A to her name instead of saying Belle. I just had an A. But it is there, radiating in her stiff stance, in the way she's standing at a fair distance from her husband, and how the two look to be ignoring each other. Seeing this scene, it soon becomes clear to me that I'm not the only one who has put her in a bad mood. Did they fight? Most probably. I've seen it happen dozens of times with my previous clients. It's a shame, especially with their new mansion. I never did like it when my own mama and papa fight. I hope they'll make up soon. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Madame Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I release the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Dude, that's a stretch! At least if you're gonna call her, Oh wait, her name is Isabella. Wait, what? I thought it was Isabel. I'm stupid. I have memory problems. Oh no. At least call her Bellflower. That's a stretch. Something not haunted, perhaps? It was the Filipina in me. It knew instinctively it was a Bella. I'm just saying he could be very dyslexic. Nah, bro. He calls his wife Buttercup. I don't know how he gets that from Hannah. Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, "Don't make a scene. We're almost there." Isabella, Ella, umbrella, umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. I know he is hearing her name and not reading it, but it's the only explanation. Oh no, Draco!
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Boo-hoo! Rich man can't have his helicopter.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately.
Yo, there's no proof he got hit with a bunch of random magic curses and stuff right now.
Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized.
That's Draco, what do you mean? Damn, he changed his name.
We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
You're inviting people there?
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, servants or not, you're going to make people listen to your input nonetheless.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget...
Tip? She discreetly folds something into both our hands and winks, a finger raised to her lips, demanding our silence.
What happened the day before was quite unfortunate, but you did get us what we wanted in the end.
Hey, yo! We can keep Papa in the better hospital!
That, at the very least, is commendable.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us.
Wait, but what's the catch? What?
Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
I don't trust a lady who doesn't like cats. It could be fake! I don't know! I feel bad! We're already getting paid! We're already getting paid! But we do need... She smiles sweetly, like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world. Check the money in the sun. Fake money is not our problem.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
Oh, she had a bit of an accent there at the end.
You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
I love their interior designer's accent. I cannot pronounce her last name to save my life, though.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I feel bad. Wait, what if they hold it above our heads? Like, oh, but I remember that thing I gave you? Wink, wink, why can't you do this for us, too?
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
If they're looking for something in the house, I don't think they'd have a housewarming party. Just like that, transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling even after they left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. A part of me feels lucky about the fact. No lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds. Just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. They don't like cats. Sure, the commission's big. Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. For how long? Till high school? College? Which one? Which schooling are you talking about? Do you know how diluted the workforce in the Philippines is? Dang. We have so many nurses, we have to send them all over the world so that they can find jobs. What schooling? What level? Heck, it'll keep me away from the instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something's there, and we gave it to good people despite that, are they good people? Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money, Papa won't be happy with that. Papa's sick. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
I won't go.
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised.
The boss promised us a bonus too? Wait, what?
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
Yeah, that's what my parents did too.
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in close to my ear, as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
Aww.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food.
I can get a Crunchyroll subscription and binge all the anime I want by myself! Heck yeah! Buy a cat. What if the apartment doesn't allow cats? Or pets? Buy a cat and then, like, buy it, like, little fake bat wings. So that it has... my pillow has a friend. Buy a cat anyways? That's so irresponsible.
Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you?
Wait, what? Hello? Wait, which one is... What's a Filipino tradition? What? I've never heard of this. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that tradition. I don't like... No, because then depending on the landowner, they might just straight up throw out the cat, put it in a shelter. Or, yeah, you might just put the cat in danger. But yeah, fun fact, if you're a Filipino and it's your birthday, you pay for everything. The birthday person pays for everything. You don't get treated. Congratulations, you're older, more responsible. Take care of everyone. Yeah. It's a status thing. It's a status thing. Like, yo, congrats on living another year. Yeah, we don't get spoiled. My family doesn't practice it, but it's encouraged. It's encouraged.
Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Yeah, Filipinos go to parties.
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
I would not celebrate birthdays if they were like that. I mean, I don't anyways, but still. Well, you still get gifts and stuff. It's just you're expected to treat your friends and family in some way. Or in some shape or form. I don't know the whole history behind it. I know the Philippines was once so old school, though, that, only one child only your firstborn child can go to school, and then the rest of the children afterwards have no education and just work at home. I don't know. It's yeah, it is quite interesting. Yeah. It's obviously changed now, but still. Yes, yes. Oh God! Ah! No, speaking of traditions, oh no, I just remembered going to my optometrist and like my brother took me and she's like, "Oh, is that your husband?" And I'm like, "No, that's my brother. Are you a Filipino? Your kuya looks so nice. Are you planning to have kids? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you planning on having children?" And I'm just like, please, no. I'm only 23. You've seen this. You've asked this. I don't want to be thinking about that right now. Please. But yeah, that's the really traditional part. If I was a good traditional Filipina, I should have kids and be married.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
Yo, different cultures, man. It's wild.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me.
Plus, some parents just get really excited about the thought of grandkids.
But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
I mean, my mama almost threatened to crash a car into an elementary school when I jokingly said I was gonna move to the to the West Coast in Canada, open a dog shelter with one of my female friends and just adopt kids. Yeah, that's a thing.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. That sounds awesome. Why does she like this? There's actually a lot of homophobia in the Philippines. Surprisingly. Believe it or not. It's mostly because it's a very religious country. Just like how dun sa Filipinas, there's like cemeteries only the Chinese can use. There are cemeteries that only Koreans can use. There are places in the Philippines only Chinese can enter. There are places in the Philippines only Koreans can enter. Like even if you were born and raised in the Philippines, you are not allowed to go there because you are not that race. It's weird, man. We're poor. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Maybe, must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of the BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have a very little knack for it. Of course I learned eventually. I had to. Yeah, fun fact. The Chinese actually came to the Philippines before Spain did. But for whatever reason, they didn't colonize us. Which... Oh, well, I guess they were dealing with Japan. We lost Chinese influence when the Spaniards came. Of course I learned eventually. I had to. But someone else, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed and young, and brimming with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience, in which our respective lives of our goals were both let past us because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there.
Oh,
Thank you.
She was supposed to be a nurse.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Who's Mark?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason.
Was he murdered?
Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out. But oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from the pantry, packing your lunch. Time to make a good on that promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too? Oh, I thought that was going to be a choice. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Well, his loss. I like Zach better anyways. He's a good boy. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap and they give away free bread around closing time. Let's go. Quaint, a little old-fashioned, though looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. How big are those bikes? Are those like tiny children's bikes or are those adult bikes? What is the scaling here? Much like this facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces, and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. What type of cakes do they have? I'm intrigued. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance, the kind born purely out of differing interests. Help. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. That's valid. It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Javen, why? Javen, why? I wanted to hear the sound. Wow. Thank you, my dude. Even I am a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
I saw the 10-hour loop, by the way. I'm so proud that you kept the link I sent you. But I'm also disappointed that you still spent money just to hear the sound when you can hear it for free.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
How is it funny? A waitress comes to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stirps? Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausage, or potatoes in it. Zach, my good man! Respect. What do you mean, money gober? Bad. But today's a good day. Great, even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right? It's $5. I just won't get a coffee tomorrow. Relax. No!
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it, nevertheless, and leaves without a comment. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry. It's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Take that! Ha! I think my parents are taking me out to eat anyways. Don't worry about it. You could have saved monies for the future. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. Oh. This one! Not that one! This one! Wait. This isn't very random if I'm nitpicking. Rigged, but it's fine. No! Some of them are really long, bro. I have 4 boxes of these, okay? Oh god, that one's really long. Javen, I'm totally trying not to find a quote that fits your situation. Ah, I can't. I can't find one. Okay, I'll just say this one. People come and go out of my life quite often. I learned not to form attachments. I'll allow it. Fair enough. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Bro, that isn't fancy? Pan roasted sea bass with citrus-dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily special board says. Are you saying you don't know if those are mashed potatoes? I never did pay any attention to it whenever I come here, since they price whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey, not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say it, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
I have money. Unexpected grin breaks out on my face, except
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because.
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me, while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made, and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ash is not here, so we should celebrate! No, that's too mean. I can't. I know I said we're doing the bully Ash route, but that's mean. No. I don't think Isabella is the type of character to make jabs at her friends. So I think it's more in character to say my instant noodle days are over. As much as I love the Ash is not here, so we should celebrate. I'm sorry, J-Ben. We can go back. I made a save.
Okay, let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
As the news sinks in, their expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like it.
You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free from my instant noodle binge.
Ha! My name's longer than yours.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
Yep.
I wanted to do a do it emote, but I have no idea who I was subbed to get it, and the sub ended.
Which house is this? In Anslum Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
Fair, J-Ben.
The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Yo, Phantom, how do you feel if we decided to slander your boy?
Oh, wow. That's.
If we slandered your boy, Ash. because of the choice of, celebrate because Ash isn't here. She lets out a hum, although she's nodding. She gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. Slander! I like to slaughter his ass. Go off, queen. Slaughter his ass. Damn. You just want to pick up the pieces, I see. Did you think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what? I'll work with what's left over. Oh my god.
You don't believe me?
Humpty Dumpty can be put back together. Well, you ain't part of the king's men, and you sure ain't a horse. I believe in you. The words tumble out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks on everyone's faces, it seems they are too. Me and my stupid mouth.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you.
It's just called shock.
But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
That is sussy.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something.
Yeah, you said you are Rebecca in this. So good on Rebecca for keeping her role as you, Javen.
What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out?
Hey yo, this ghost is helping us. Nice. Oh, that's something I didn't think of. Fraud.
Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
I got a tip. I think the tip kit is enough to pay for this lunch, I think?
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
That's even sussier. On Draco we trust! No! He gives us weird nicknames! Put him back! I don't want him. Pressured me into it, more like. But I'm not going to tell Becca about that. Knowing her, she'd only worry.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
Okay, it can't be fraud if it's that.
You're joking. Who would do that?
Apparently them.
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
A puppy!
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
Oh.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house.
If only they got horses like one of the old tenants. Maybe I'd like them more.
If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
Oh my god, what was that accent?
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle.
I am.
Well, there's you.
There's two of us.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
Yeah, power move, Isabella. Let's go. Yeah, J-Vent's with us. Let's go. I begin to gather their plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escaped my mouth the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Oh, don't take food from the puppy. Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again.
I DK anything about ghosts, but sure, they're real, I guess. Fair enough.
I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
Becca is so sweet. I love her.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier.
Dude, knowing Filipinos, they're gonna be suspicious as hell. It's gonna be hard to accept that money.
Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
A ghost cat? Wait, what? Jabin, tell me more. What is this? What is this ghost cat you speak of? I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. I literally saw a translucent cat walk across a trail in front of me as a kid. That's cool! I want a ghost cat! But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories, and whatever's keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? Oh, maybe that's why it's expensive. Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. Kid me, did I actually see that? Did I imagine it? It's probably fine, I'll just ignore it. Fair! What a Chad move. If Becca notices...
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Uh-oh! She's using the full name! Teacher mode activated. I'm also 99% sure I saw a shadow person. Ooh. When did that happen?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it because you miss Ash? Did you want Ash to be here, buddy?
Is it about the reviews this morning?
Oh. A pained expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately, Becca retreats in her inquiry, as though the man's look is enough of an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
I was playing in the back in the woods, and my brother in the same area, and saw what looked like a person, but no details, just darkness stuck behind a tree. Wah! Sorry, I lost chat. Wait. I scream. Okay, okay, so I was just like, okay, we're going home now. Fair enough.
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glances at Zach, her motions unsure, eyes asking for his consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been a matter to wait. Let him speak on his own. Good on you, Javen. I'm proud of you. Becca too, to some extent, although with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Yo, Isabella! This is obviously some sensitive information right here. I know you're happy, but one of our friends is sad. So now we show empathy.
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
No, but I worry. I worry about Zach. He's a little boy.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
What's a oh, I've never heard that word. Wait, what is that? Is that British slang? What is that? Is that British slang? It's a thing? It's a thing? Wait, what is it? It is a British term! Okay. Have you heard of it? Oh, it's Scottish! A person with a chubby face? Or a stupid person? Interesting. Huh. From how her tone rises in anger, it seems she's the one slighted and not Zach. I was about to say that to a Scots face, my dude. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly stamped down on as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This
Oh, dude,
isn't a
don't tell
laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Oh my god, new term! Wait, I'm learning! What's a bowbag? I feel like I'm learning very bad. Very bad words today. Oh my god, you got auto-modded, Javen! I didn't think before I sent that. Wait, I didn't actually check what babag meant. Oh! It's a debatable person. An ignorant, obnoxious, debatable person. It's not, male genitalia. Yes, yes.
Calm down, Rebecca.
I must.
Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
Oh, never mind. It's just wait. Yeah, it's just the scrotum. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
She's using so many words I don't understand. Wait, then you can? Then you can? Oh, I don't know. Mostly used in the east coast of Edinburgh. It's Scottish. It's still Scottish. She's letting her Scotsman out right now. That's how angry she is.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
Oh, sweetie.
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
Becca's the only one of us that watched it, to be fair. Zach made it, to be fair again.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
No, it sounds like he watched it. My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on top, clinking against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher would at any unruly student. Becca's probably proud. Yeah, she is. Look at that smirk. I didn't mean to yell, but there's some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He of all people should know. Oh, Javen, I try to support you. Oh yeah, how's your horror game going?
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee?
Fair enough. It existing is better than it not existing.
Right, Becca?
An amused gleam is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? I want the egg tart in the fridge now. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just thought of that. Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. Tell that to anxiety. Oh, good luck, Jabin! I hope it goes well. I should know. After all, I'm...
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class.
Dude, it's fine. Dude, remember what the dev for Untitled Ghost game told us? Like, he literally moves like 1 pixel and then the entire game stops working. I believe! Let's go! He's so chill. What a nice lad.
But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost on my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face. I need to break out my programming duck. Let's go! Does he have a name?
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit.
Oh, you're also writing code for a school project right now? Let's go. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, you should name the duck.
What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
There was an exhibit?
Classified information.
What?
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Duck-kun needs a name. Name him Kun-kun!
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Wait, ano duck sa Tagalog? Ibon is bird. Wait, what was chicken? Okay. Wait, Manok is chicken. What was duck? Kun it is. Wait, what's duck in Tagalog? I forget. Duck. Tagalog.
Itik.
Itik? I have never heard that word. Itik? What dialect of Filipino is this? Itik. It almost sounds like tinik. Why would it be so close to tinik? What? Okay, never mind. Spell it, please. I have a small brain. Boop, 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 ba-doo. We're having a Tagalog lesson. Itik.
Itik.
Wait, iti?
Itik. Itik.
Yeah, itik. Itik kun the duck. I'm using 97 CPU right now. Why are you calling him Itik? Why are you calling him Itik kun? Duck kun the duck. Okay. A burst of laughter comes from Zach.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff.
It's funny. Fair enough. But why Tagalog? I'm sure you can find duck in another language that's really fun.
Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all. Only a poor imitation of puppy dog eyes. If you could call this one.
You promise?
Oh.
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys.
Oh, I love Zach. That would require effort. Damn.
Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. What's night ain't for another week?
And that's all the answer I need from him. Zach is so cute! I love him! Let's go! As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. Hold up, I'm screenshotting that. It's not like it's over for me though. Boop. Don't worry. I just like quotes. I swear, I just like quotes. Boop. I still have time. I could still come back. Do my own thing. Do what I really want to do. Surely once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Yeah, great, Javent. The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
No.
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
I thought it was gonna be Ash too for a split second.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
McCullough. I gotta remember that. She states that as if it already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxembourg streets. All of which she says is in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
I'm stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
Sorry, Rose. When she finally has run out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the rights, interior designer, inner steed, and...
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
McCullough? Classic Rhodes. She ends the call without even asking for my input. Oh, that means we need to go back to the mansion. The sky is cloudless, and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catching something. Yeah! That's what I just realized. No wonder we have staff members going AWOL lately. No, not to mention my boss's miracle moods. Bring friends. Well, it'll be 2 of us, at least. Maybe 4 if she brings the rights as well. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the gripes about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxembourg remain constantly busy. A hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd filled the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Dang, Javen, my condolences. Back to Briar Realty for me. Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses, and Becca to her lesson plans and books at home. But more than once, I catch her sneaking a longing glance over something displayed on a shop window. Did she want to buy something? Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas! Let's go! I turn my head at the last shop she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The world stills. Hi! She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing, and boring into my very soul. Like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. There are no shadows or whispers this time. Only a plea. A hum, low and indistinct. Right? Her eyes are bloodshot. compelling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass. Is it math homework? 'Cause same. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat, every trump screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy, while my own breathing strains in the face of her calls.
Leave me alone.
Her mouth is stretched in a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm or her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after what I want for Papa. Not after I got what I want for Papa.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Her face contorts and she lets out a wail, sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. There is only hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself.
Please! I don't want this!
Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat hoarse from the screams I didn't even notice already coming from my mouth. Oh yeah, J-Ben, what will you do? The back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolts me out of the haze, blurring my mind. I would have been off a mile away already. For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. I don't know what she wants help with, though. Usually in ghost stories like this, the ghost is like, "Oh, please help me find my body and put it to rest." Ah. A look of concern on her face, and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zach appears behind himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against the small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out, though words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. Wait, J-Ben, she said she was all bloody. Maybe she needs help taking the stains out of her clothes. Dab, don't rub. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground. My weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up. Anything to get this wretched sensation out.
You were screaming.
I'm glad you agree.
Zach, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me.
Becca is such a sweetheart. I love her.
I'll call for someone.
I love you. I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but it likely comes off as a grimace. Gently, I pushed her hands off my shoulders. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave. Leave me. Stay away. Away. The humidity is stifling, everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zach's concerns are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Here, with the only occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirling of the fan blades to keep me company, it's easy to fall into the cycle of negative thinking. But even with the clutter to keep me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. I hug my knees closer as a group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. If only there was a way to tune everything out, to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleas for... Enough! That's enough! A shiver passes over me, though it's not from the hair still hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the windows I've left open. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table, its edges fluttering incuriously as the wind touches it. You're right, Phantom, we gotta help the house hippo. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to everyone, because this is a tense moment. It's nighttime, in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night and search for food, water, and material for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippos are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day. I hope the Canadian government doesn't sue me for saying that. But it's so nice. I love it. The house... IDK, what's funnier, the house hippo image or the giggles? Wait, how are the giggles funny? I am sharing my love. I am sharing my childhood. Oh, I would love a wiggle seal emote one day. Okay. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table. Its edges flutter incuriously as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do it, but after that, what? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty gnaws at me, knowing that she's real and might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Believe me! The abrupt break in silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Blindly, I fish out my phone from under the mess of papers and cushions, where I've carelessly thrown it before taking a shower hours ago. Zach's name flashes brightly on the screen. Is he calling because of this afternoon? Most likely, Zach's also a sweetie. Frankly, it's the last thing I want to discuss, but I did leave the two of them there without saying anything. Knowing Zach, I bet he's worried.
Hey, Zach.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you're not gonna pick up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, it took me a while to find my phone.
No worries. You game tomorrow?
I pause. I don't recall making plans with Zach for the weekend.
Did I forget something?
Remember that guy I told you about? Back in the movies? The, priest? For the blessing?
Nice!
Does it ring a bell?
Oh, right. I did say that, but I didn't think he'd actually go through the trouble, especially after what happened with his film. Sometimes I forget how I forget how kind Zach can be.
Yeah, I remember.
We're not really ignoring what happened. Zach is just distracting us.
Is he fine with it?
We're contacting the priest.
My friend doesn't mind. We're lucky he's not busy. So, tomorrow, he'll meet us at the mansion.
Yeah, we're bringing the priest to the mansion! Let's go!
Okay. Sorry for the trouble, Zach.
Hey, no problem. I'm the one who suggested it to begin with. And, well, this afternoon you did surprise us. Never seen you scream like that. You scared the hell out of Rebecca.
I guess I owe you a lot for this, huh?
Nah, we're cool. Had us worried. But I know you'll tell us about it eventually.
He's such a sweetie! I just want to pinch his cheeks.
I just want to make sure you're doing well. You left all of a sudden and you're not answering any of our calls.
Wait, how many times did y'all call me? Also, Phantom, thank you for the pets. He's trying to get me to talk. Normally, I'd tell him I'm fine, say a few simple reassurances to put their minds at ease. I feel like taking a priest into a souled mansion is not allowed, but whatever. Yo! It's fine. It's fine. No, nothing will form. I can't bring myself to say anything. He seems to have sensed my hesitation because he immediately changes the subject.
Yeah, anyway, I gotta go. I left something on the stove before making this call.
Oh, dang! Don't burn what you're cooking, my dude.
Just soup. But it'd be embarrassing if I burned soup.
My brother's burnt soup before. I mean, it's still technically in custody of the real estate agency, I believe.
I doubt it. Ashton, on the other hand.
You leave it on the stove for a very long time, Jabin. Bro. You'd be surprised.
Oh, remind me to tell you about what he did with the pressure cooker next time.
I feel like it exploded.
Oh, damn, it overflowed!
No!
Really need to get going. Bye, Bella.
You got rid of all the liquid. I see. No, there was still liquid. That was the impressive part. Oh. Apparently I accidentally clicked a hotkey instead of the spacebar. Whoops. He hangs up before I can thank him. I hope his soup's okay. The busy tone, though muffled, echoes through the receiver. No one is saying this will work. Even I'm doubtful it will. Sinigang. Sinigang baboy. It's a Filipino dish, so essentially pork soup. But right now, I'll take anything. Anything to get out of this nightmare. What do you mean those are just words? I explained what the soup was. God, this is sad. Anything to get out of this nightmare. Sleep comes easier tonight. And for the first time in a long time, I dream. It's okay. Of clear skies, of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and of small cramped dwellings. To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this is home to me. October 23, Sunday. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Though the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Zach's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to the Ermengarde mansion. To think I'd have to go back again, I'd be lying if I said I'm excited. I don't have to anymore. Rose happily gave me paperwork duty and I volunteered. We're on the last phase of the sale too. Yeah, it's still in custody of the real estate agency right now, so this is okay. Well, almost. Papers to sign, documents to finalize, various other legalities to settle with the current owner and all that still. Never mind that its new owners want everything done within the week, when the process typically takes more than that. They want it done? Well, get it done. I really don't understand rich people. Money can do wonders. I won't be surprised if they'll be able to push the process just a little more, like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm under no obligation to return to the house anymore. Running is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. That's essentially rich people in a nutshell. Or at least what the Wrights are doing. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience that wins. What if something happens to those who have seen the letter? Ash, Zach, Becca, Miss McConnell, the Wrights? The guilt will follow me to my grave. The mansion looms as we approach. Whispers welcoming me back. Shadows calling. I hope this is the last time. Oh, it's a classics priest. Yeah, not unless we figure it out. Not unless we figure it out, J-Ben. We can save everyone. They are engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion's front gardens. But even with familiar company, it's impossible to feel at ease here. No matter who I'm with, the feeling of being watched is there, like the very place itself is aware of its trespassers. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice. Or he simply doesn't care. Or he's already used to it. I could never tell with him. Sometimes he's almost as hard to read as Ash. Almost. But then we would have died. At least Zach doesn't ask for as much patience as dealing with Ash does. And that says plenty about him. Miracle of miracles, how the two have ended up the best of friends. He waves at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach has also brought his friend with him. Father Norman. Somehow, I expected him to look normal. Did you take the... Wait, was it 3 months or 6 months Vatican training for exorcism? I know there's like an actual exorcism class. Vatican exorcism training. How long is it again? How long? Exorcism. Vatican opens its doors to 250 priests on my 18th birthday. Dang, it's 300 euros or 370 US dollars and it covers the theological, psychological, and anthropological background of exorcisms. Why is the demand is growing? 500,000 people reportedly seek exorcisms every year in Italy? What? Wait, but how long does it take? How long does it take to become certified? Edward Peters has done 30,000 exorcisms? I'm moving to Italy and changing careers. I want to be blindfolded sword guy. That's a Shinto belief though. I think it's Shinto. Shinto exorcism. Yeah, that's a Shinto exorcism ritual though. Wait, is it Shinto? No, it doesn't look like it's Shinto. No, it's not Shinto. Then what is it? I'm sure someone will want it. What exorcism requires a sword? No, requires a sword. Oh no, priest! I am heresy. Wait, did my brother lie to me? Is there no way? Is there no exorcism that actually needs a sword? Or blessing. I feel lied too. Oh. It's okay, Phantom. It's okay. Just bless the sword. It's fine.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
I like his voice. I used to have hair like this priest growing up, shaking my head. Dang, that's a dapper hairstyle, Phantom. Dang, that's a dapper hairstyle, Javen.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken.
I really like his voice.
Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing, the occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him anymore.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes.
I swear, if this priest is a skeptic, I'm sad.
Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone.
Okay, so it's a priest that believes in angels and demons, but not ghosts.
But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father. Thank you.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
If anything, that makes me even more scared, because this dude just implied I did not see a ghost. I saw a demon. What do you mean I saw a demon? I don't want to see no demon.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt.
Yeah, you saw the devil. Don't worry about it. Yeah, there's no such thing of ghost hunt. You just saw the devil. It's fine. You're chill.
Well then, shall we?
Yeah, those are the vibes I'm getting.
Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
I don't know. I don't trust the rights. They don't seem very right. I'm sorry. He let Zach and I walk ahead. A relief this way. He won't see how tightly I'm clutching the straps of my bag. Father Norman's probably trying to put me at ease. But the worry, the cold, restless, foreboding feeling has firmly lodged itself in my stomach, making its presence known with every step we take towards the house.
Hey, you okay?
I'm scared, Zach. I want to tell him the truth. Zach lightly nudges my side, careful, mindful of his motions, to avoid startling me, no doubt. This place gives me the creeps. It's hard to lie when Zach gives you the look. It's just there. He has eyes. The kind that implores a silent appeal. I'm not sure if he's doing it consciously. Wait, what type of appeal? What? Are we accidentally romancing Zach? What? Another breeze blows, and I try not to shiver. Try not to listen to the voices that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though.
Yo, this house is huge. What are you talking about?
Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot.
Oh, that's so cute. Fair.
You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Don't ask for it.
He's trying to lighten the mood.
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right, sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything.
He isn't, but he's trying his best. And I believe in him. Yo, how are you supposed to stop them, Javen?
I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
Oh, Zach.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Ridiculous talk. Though the temporary reprieve it lends me more than it lends is more than welcome. He offers me a smile in return, the least he could do. And with a slight motion of his head, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other, while I rummage for the keys to the mansion. I should have heard the telltale jiggle by now, but didn't I put it in my bag last night? Seconds later, I'm sitting on my heels. One after another, I'm taking out everything, from every pocket, every slip. It'll be a pain to put everything back later, but I'm sure it's just under these... nothing. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Of all the times to forget.
Is something the matter?
Assuming ghosts are real, how are they going to harm us? We can't touch them, they can't touch us. Yes, but they can eat things.
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
And possession and stuff. No use coming up with excuses, and right after they've both taken the time to go this far away from the city. With a heavy sigh, I grab the door handle and pull myself up, a string of apologies ready at the tip of my tongue.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
There's a brief moment of confusion, and then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swinging open pulls me back, first into the mansion's foyer, before I can make sense of what's happening.
Ow, 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 my back.
What the? Isabella?
No time to nurse my bruised back or make up excuses, because the next thing I know, Zach's gently pulling me upright by my arm. This is just our third time falling, it's fine. Rose looks down at me with a mixture of apprehension and something I couldn't quite place. I'd say it's relief, but... Ah, sheesh. Good going, Isabella. Right after you volunteered to work on the papers. And standing behind her...
Ma'am Hannah! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
This is indeed awkward.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
Abruptly, he waves his hand at Zach and Father Norman, like their presence is a sight against his own.
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer caught in headlights. Unfair, Rose. That's putting me on the spot. And it leaves me no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I'm so sorry, Mama. You said I'd go to hell if I lie. I likely will after this, but there's no other way. Well, it isn't entirely a lie. I am here to make sure no one disturbs them after they move in. It just so happens that what I'm checking for and trying to drive away is of the paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
Mr. Wright shifts his eyes around in a careful manner, as if he's looking for faults in every crevice of the house. The grin on his face, though, when he returns his attention to me, is similar to what my Kuya Jordan had often given to me when he was up to something. I have a Kuya Jordan. Usually a scare prank that inevitably ended in me crying. My Kuya Jordan also scared me. I never did forget the way my brothers sneered at me then. A part of me thinks that perhaps if I hadn't been the object of his mischief in childhood, I would have grown a little braver.
Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice.
I want to punch you.
I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of an almost identical expression, perhaps even crueler than what I'm used to, the lie I told falls apart.
The truth is, I was just thinking we could have the house blessed before move-in day.
That's honestly not that bad. I scare people by accident a lot, it's funny.
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
Why not? Good luck. Good karma.
For luck? And protection?
Yeah. I shrink under his scrutinizing gaze. For a second, I think he'll start shouting at me. Instead, he laughs. Not in the mocking, jeering kind, but one wondering if he's hearing things right. I'd say he was amused, but I honestly couldn't understand what's so funny with what I just said. Was it really that weird? Wasn't it a custom here? I wish Becca was here to explain stuff like this. Ah. Apparently Luck does that too, Jabin.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion since this place has been empty for years.
That is true.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Yes! From my understanding, yes.
Oh, well if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie.
Damn.
I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
I don't feel like you're the type, Hannah, to have a house blessed. You're just saying that so it makes you look nicer.
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work.
Yeah, it is.
No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the nigger, though.
All of a sudden, there's an awkward silence that even Rose, of all people, seems reluctant to break. Although a desire to do so is evident in the way her eyes nervously shifts to Mr. Right. Meanwhile, Zach's grip on my arm suddenly tightens. He doesn't say anything further, but there's a conflicted look on him when I glance up. Bro, I don't know how to edit, that's the problem. That's the face he makes only when he desperately wants to give somebody a piece of his mind, but he chooses not to, mostly to avoid confrontation or fanning the flames to an argument. He has always been like this. Even among his own friends, he chooses to take a placating stance despite holding an opinion of his own. No, not that I won't say anything. I know Mr. Wright's a client, but you can't just say that in front of other people. In front of Zach, no less. If Ashton were here, I know he wouldn't stand for it. And neither do I. There was a reason why bullies back home never touched my younger brother again, after I gave them a taste of their own medicine. He might be inches taller than me, but I'm pretty sure I can land a hit or two. Maybe. If only I'm not going to get in trouble with the BRC for it. But before any punch could be thrown, Madame Hannah cuts in.
Lucille Mitchell Wright.
Ooh, we got a full name? In a voice too firm, demanding his complete silence.
What?
Please don't say it again. Instead of answering, she merely crosses her arms and shoots her husband a sharp, disapproving glare. This seems to have done the trick. He immediately shuts his mouth, but not before muttering a few inaudible words under his breath. At this, Madame Hannah could only sigh and shake her head.
Oh, give it a rest, love. Do you have a better idea? Who knows? Positive energy might even give us what we've been waiting for. Or some peace. Let them do their job.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now.
Are you pregnant? Pregante?
Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. Over lunch? I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's 2 of us working on this.
Yuff! 100% Javen. Damn. I was not expecting that. Rose looks like she's about to murder someone. Probably me. At least she won't have to stay in a haunted property. She's getting the better end of this deal, if anyone's going to ask me.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the 3 of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal,
What year was this game made? Hold up. '17! That is still very... Oh, wow. Okay. Game doing a good job of making us not like this dude, though. True!
Of course, ma'am.
Oh, hi,
Please look
Ski.
forward to it.
It's nice to see that you're still here. Rose hurriedly hands me the keys to the house before leaving, mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless threats for throwing her under the bus. That sounds threatening. I return it with a reassuring smile of my own, even if she's the one who often forgets. Sheesh. And just like that, gone, just as quickly as they appeared, fleeting from one scene to the next, and leaving me wondering if this is simply what's typical for the rich and famous. If so, I'd rather stay with my rundown apartment or our little shack back home. Still, there's joy in the smallest things after all. Exactly! We gotta enjoy the small stuff. With a house this big, it's not surprising when the ceremony takes a few hours to finish. The sun's already high by the time we've gone through the last room. I can't say I'm a devout follower of my own faith, even with Mama and Papa's teachings. But hearing every word Father Norman uttered as we went around the house has put me at ease. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem so scary anymore. Maybe there is an end to this. Watch the credits roll. Or perhaps this is the end. Ghost does a Chad move, kills the priest. Okay, never mind, he's safe. Father Norman bids us goodbye upon exiting the mansion grounds. He has business in the village nearby, he says, a minute gesture to reach out to the members of their parish every once in a while. It reminds me of a distant memory, of helping hands and a few kind smiles that helped my family through when times were tough. But before he leaves... Oh no, are you gonna tell us like, yo, I don't think I think I'm gonna have to do this regularly. Please don't tell me it's gonna be something like that.
Isabella, a word before I go?
Uh-oh.
Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share.
Hey, so I think the ghost might actually exist. Right? That's what I'm fearing, my dude.
But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life.
Oh, okay.
Besides, you have people to bear it with.
I bite back the harsh retorts before they come out, masking it with a smile as we wave the good priest off. His words, though meant to comfort, has only left a bitter taste in my mouth. And if they don't believe you, what am I to do? A hand lands briefly on my shoulders, taking me out of my thoughts before they take a sullen turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ears when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Like where?
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah! Zach has our back. He's such a sweetie. I want to hang out with Zach! Hell yeah!
It wouldn't hurt. I've got some stuff I need to buy. Groceries. And there's a shop I want to check.
Is it real food this time?
Don't be mean. Maybe I can finally make kare. I really want kare.
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
Bet. My house right now. Let's have a competition. Clean out my pantry. New start. Let's go.
Think of it as a talent. Let's just go, Zach.
A smile, a real one this time, devoid of any unpleasant thoughts. Regardless of what happened between us these past few days, I don't want to think harshly of them. They're decent. It depends on what brand you get. Zach had me wait on a nearby bench upon arriving, prior to going off somewhere. He hasn't returned since, and it's been a good 20 minutes of being left alone entirely to my thoughts. Fair enough. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. I'd gladly sleep on this bench if I wasn't waiting for anyone. Just sleep and wait. Oh wait, what type of ramen jiben, now that I think about it? Soon enough, I see his hulking figure running towards me, carrying a medium-sized box on one hand and casually waving the other at me. Chicken? Was it spicy? Not spicy? He's panting and when he reaches my bench. Sweat drips profusely from his forehead, but there's a grin on his face. Ah, okay.
Sorry, the line was really long. Really long.
Oh, my dude, you didn't have to run.
You didn't have to run. Sit down first.
Why do we keep saying the same things?
Nah, I'm good. Didn't want to make you wait for these.
Aw, thanks, my dude. You're too sweet. I already know what's in the blue box before he opens it. Cinnamon buns! Oh my god, I love that. I just got a achievement that said precious cinnamon roll, and it's and it's have Zach give you cinnamon buns. He is a cinnamon roll. Let's go. Same. Cinnamon rolls, all 6 of them topped with white cream cheese glaze. The very same one I bought after I sold my first property. Aww. After I met Zach, Ash, and Becca. Funny how such a small thing could trigger a distant memory, no matter how mundane it is. I don't say no to free food, but why is he getting me these now?
What for?
He leans on the empty space beside me, wiping the sweat off his forehead before answering.
An apology. And his thanks for yesterday and the other day.
He's such a sweetie! Oh, I want to kiss his nose.
You don't have to buy me anything, Zach.
You were upset. You haven't been yourself recently, and People kind of miss there, you know?
Oh.
Are you just saying that, or.
No, really. Rebecca told me. You know how she is. Ashton, too.
Ashton was an ass. He should have been named Ashhole instead.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? So, ma'am, what would you like to name your baby? Ashhole. Ashton? Ashhole. We must keep Zach alive, even if it means every other character dies. I have decided just now. Agreed.
He went a little overboard, yeah. I can talk to him if you want.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
He'll still tease me about it, even if it's Rebecca telling him to stop. Besides, I can handle him.
Take a picture and rub it in Ash's face. Let's go.
You always do. And yesterday, when you talked me through my little slump, I thought, hey, I want our old Isabella back.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Are you still upset?
He's like a puppy. There are times when I wish Zach had been my big brother, or Becca, my older sister. Right? Maybe my life would have been a little easier then. Maybe Papa wouldn't be as sick as he is. Maybe I wouldn't be alone here. Yeah, he has golden retriever energy! But then again, if they are what I wish them to be, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met Ash, too. Life back home is tough, but for all that, I wouldn't change it for one selfish wish. Dude, go ahead. I'm curious about your input. In the city of 68,000 people, I have people I could depend on. 3 of them, in fact. Ash gets a chihuahua. I love it. When you think about it, when you compare the numbers to the odds of finding someone like them, amidst the sea of nameless people, I'm lucky.
Thanks a lot for today, Zach. You didn't have to, but you did. I can always count on you.
Oh.
Just me? No Ashton or Rebecca? Oh boy, they won't be happy to hear that.
They didn't give me cinnamon rolls.
I don't mind being the favorite, though.
Nope, no favorites. But you cook better than both of them, so that's a plus.
Dang!
It's always been food with you, ain't it?
Yes.
Don't put it like that! You're making me sound like a glutton.
I'm not saying you are, but it does feel good to know there's someone I can invite for food to be able to eat all of it.
Ooh, why an Australian Shepherd?
Only that? I thought we were also art buddies.
Oh, that too. But the food thing really stands out when you think about it. You do eat a lot for someone your, size.
Now I feel self-conscious. Fair enough, Javen, fair enough.
Low blow. I take pride in my height.
I don't.
So, is it okay now? Do you feel better? Does it still scare you?
I love him. He's great.
A little. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out somehow.
Rose can be a dachshund because of reasons.
It's not as bad as the other day, and Father Norman helped too. I should have brought something to thank him.
Oh, we could visit him anytime. He loves hearing from the young ones.
He isn't that old, is he?
Don't know. He doesn't tell.
He's a vampire!
I think I might have seen his face somewhere before. I just couldn't recall when or where. Ash says he looks like his boss, so the bartender at the local pub if he squints.
Mr. Right doesn't get to be a dog. True.
Don't take his word for it, of course. He might have accidentally inhaled something from the forensic lab again when he said that.
This time, the laughter that comes from both of us is genuine. Back to the usual. Things may not have been the easiest lately, but it certainly isn't the worst that has happened. We do end up sharing the cinnamon buns between us, despite Zach's insistence that it's only for me. But more than the food, there is relief and contentment. Oh.
If you need anything, just ring, okay? Like when Ash annoys you too much. I'll help you with him, best friend or not.
Hey yo, nice! Beat that asshole.
No way. I can take him on.
You get the head, I'll get his feet.
Still an extra muscle wouldn't hurt, yeah? Just let me know, and I'll back you up.
He's such a sweetie!
My sister knows this one thing to shut him up when he's being his usual self. Ask me what it is whenever you want, and I'll spill it.
Ooh! There's dirt on Ash! Let's go!
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks.
No.
I'll keep that in mind.
No. Isabel, we need to know this. Isabella, please. He leaves me with a smile and a wave. I want to know. Take care, J-Ben. Off to some new gig again. As for me, we still need to talk. Becca, Ash, and I. Put petty arguments aside like adults. We all are. This, however, is a start, no matter how small it may be. I just hope I can keep them safe. You just jinxed us all, hon. A light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling and a distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sun feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good. I need to visit the grocery too. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near the park? The cat's name is... Birithiel. Or at least that's what his collar says. It's an odd name to give a cat in my opinion. But it speaks much grace, like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he swishes his tail, and his eyes follow my hands, every movement. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. Welcome! We found a cat! It was a bad idea carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries, without help or sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I should have brought all these... I shouldn't have bought these all at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat, curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but at home, they're considered ill omens.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up all rowdy younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A short breather and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad, even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path. Agreed, J-Ben. Agreed.
Where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, isn't it? Maybe he's microchipped. A bandage is wrapped on one of his paws, though. I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets.
Rip! I called it J-Ben.
I tried to bring one home before. A cat. Not black, of course.
She tried to get a cat.
And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
And we got blocked by Rebecca! I cry. I take a small pack of sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open. Oh my god, it meowed! as I'm about to put one in my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
Sweetie, do not feed him candy. But I would have probably done the same thing, to be honest. I cry. He doesn't meow again, as I'm expecting him to. But I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him weirdly. He sniffs it once, twice before...
Barufia!
Rufio. Okay. Oh, it's McGonagall's cat. Like a good, properly trained pet, Rufio responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of the voice. Miss McConnell's hard to miss. What with her height.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
I am most random down for whatever guy, but if you do something that could mess me up, then we have a problem. So I get Becca. That's fair.
Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
You have a cat!
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even ran away from the veterinarian right now.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Sorry. She? All this time I thought... The pause in conversation, if this can be called one, is uncomfortable. We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot, and if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. Cat! Cat, we're talking about the cat. I don't care about her job. We're talking about the cat. Okay, I'm actually curious. Did it go lower or higher? Oh my god, we're almost at full affection with Zach. Rebecca's a little bit higher before. Ashton was higher. Oh, it went down. It went down with Marianne because we wanted to talk about her cat? What? I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Oh, she's defensive.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
Oh.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
Yeah, we said that wrong.
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Uh-oh. Back home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it, and...
Nothing has happened to me so far.
Well... She's not wrong. There is a saying that black cats are bad luck. Like, even to the point where they say if you're sleeping and a black cat, like, walks over your neck while you're asleep, that means you'll die the next day. So there are a lot of superstitions with black cats. But don't say that to a black cat owner. Yeah. Displeasure is evident on her face. Ah, of course. I'd forgotten that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. I rack up my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out a hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
I'm sorry.
It is good to see you again, Santos.
A complete dismissal, if I've ever heard one. I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold, separating the park and the street. Yeah, we messed up bad. I still would have definitely still talked about her cat, though. I would have gone about it differently, but I would have talked about her cat. She faces me again while looking like there's something she has forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights, I mean?
Yeah. But then again, I guess it should have hinted at that, since that we were like, oh, I hope the cat doesn't come closer to us. Oh, please don't cross my path, Mr. Kitty. I mean, Miss Kitty.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion.
The letter. The same one they saw. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McCullough that the urban legends aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She is not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I hasten to pick all the bags I've left on the bench and ran as far as my legs can take me. In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house. Of her. Of my own cowardice. The food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who has been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal more enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the only one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home. Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Don't worry, Javen. No, it's our coworker. It's fine. It's not someone in the friend group. It's our coworker. Damn, she's young. Rose?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
Thanks, I hate it! True. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. They're just stories, right? Legends? I know you can kill Isabella first. Fun facts. Wink wonk. That's what everyone has kept on telling me, so yeah. Fun facts. And then I believe we play as Ash afterwards. Yes. Immediately I rush to my study table and search for my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch its edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. That's the worst ending, playing as Ash. But I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now. I need to call her. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago, and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose. I'm sure of it. I just talked to her and... A sob escapes me, and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighed by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
Oh, we probably should call Zach for emotional support.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years.
Ayo?
The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
Ayo? What? A butcher is on the loose? The TV runs loudly in the background. A deafening static sounds from my phone speakers, but in my ears I only hear the scream. Her pleas, her whispers. Help me. Yeah, 100%. 100% Jabin. We are not safe. A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Oh, wait! Maybe that's the long case Ash has been looking into that he's frustrated with. Looking for the butcher. Slowly I become aware of how awkward my position is, and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled up position the night before. If I even slept at all. The memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of the one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. I should have... The notification on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly when I look at it, as if calling me back to a sense of normalcy. I check it, nevertheless, out of habit more than anything. To all BRC employees, in the light of the recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes. New hierarchy and policies will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. We are expecting everyone's cooperation. Thank you, Joanne Alice Schnarch, BRC HR Manager. Right? Maybe there was more than one victim. And we just heard Rose's. They did say that we were horribly understaffed and that a lot of people have been disappearing from our office. Yes. If it were one of those typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other, the place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me. Go to work! I hate people, but we're going to work. It's not safe alone. Moping won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like lead, and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. Yeah, the lesser of two evils. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flitters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. Yeah, we should be good. This too I'll deal with. Somehow I'll find a way to make things right. I have to. Before it takes more people from me. Even if I must do it on my own. Oh, sweetie. Ah! Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'll likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He is in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral, yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do.
I always act normal around people who just lost someone and try to give them a sense of normalcy. Yeah, I feel like that's the best you can do. I feel bad that everyone's avoiding her, but at the same time I understand why they would.
Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and I have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to anyway, if I want to forget. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Oh no! Oh no! Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Frantic, I turn to my desktop. Oh no! I don't know what we did, J-Man. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and the list of the employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff. They may have a lot of agents hired. But I remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for open house. Okay, it's a bunch of other no-names. Zach is fine. Zach is fine, okay? We still have Zach. We still have Becca. Ash is okay. Then the letters? No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people. Rose. The letter.
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Phantom, yo! Thanks for the water, and have fun with your stream. Yes, yes, yes. I need to refill on water, actually. So pardon me, I'll go grab another bottle. This has been really interesting. So yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I look a lot on Darktide, but I remember to drown the plant. Or water the plant. Thanks, my dude. I highly appreciate it. Don't worry about me. I'm just I'm just doing things. I'm just being here. Don't worry about it. Oh dang, it's 6. So in about 2 hours, it's Cappy and Orion time. Okay. Noted. Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's a way I can save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them into my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... What noise is that? Oh my god, Javen, that almost made me do a spit take! True! Get Ash to do it for us. He would do it, and he's also expendable. What if he has pets? Wait, I need to find out if Ash has pets first. If he doesn't have pets, then yeah, go ahead. But if he does, then no. Fish! No! Ah! Phantom! Bonus, we get the pets. Our apartment doesn't allow pets. The noise cut sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Use his, he won't need it anymore. Oh my god! Javen, no! Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. I don't like where this is going either. I feel like it's gonna go all grudge on us, and like the lights are gonna turn off one by one, and the ghost is just gonna slowly like appear before us. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but the clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for said object. Oh, maybe it's printing the letter! Each stride of my feet also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground. The paper tray having also been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put it someplace proper. But the page that greets me makes my blood run cold. Oh, I was right! But it doesn't say the send to 5 people thing. The chill that makes its way up to my spine is numbing as the day in the attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! And as if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. Dude, we might run into her if we leave. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. I familiar. So familiar now. My own treacherous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall. Damn, we stupid. Welcome back, 13. It's her. Standing in the only next exit of the office. A bit facing away from me. Oh, nice, 13. Of course it's the only exit. Why would there be more than one exit? We're gonna make a new exit. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know. It's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. Good night, 13. Take care. The same person in the attic. I take a step back. The pen I'm holding slips from my hand and her head turns. Hi! A scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. Oh, she's cute! Ayo! Let's go. We can fix her. I can fix her too. Well, first off, she needs a surgeon. We gotta fix that neck and her spine. It sounds like she has breathing problems. Maybe get her an inhaler. I'm so proud of you, Phantom. You don't discriminate. Let's go. A scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. She definitely saw us. Why are we adding? With a hammer! Oh, chiropractor fixes all things with a hammer. Panic, J-Ben. The answer is panic. My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and the telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. I think from her perspective, she can fix us, right? She wants us to be twins, obviously. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone please save me. Anyone! I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please don't let her hear me. Wait, what? Ah! Oh, fuck! The janitor left! I wasn't expecting a mini-game! This is a visual novel! What the fuck? Is it bad that me messing up in the mini game scared me more than the ghosts? Minutes stretch out before me antagonizingly. Is she gone? Did I fuck up? Should I have saved? Slowly I open my eyes to take a peek. I'm gonna close my water bottle in case I accidentally spill it everywhere. I don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever is out there. Please, please don't let her notice. I want to live. Ash will save you. Yeah, he'll break into my workplace. Hello? What a funny sound. We're just switching to Hannah. We're in Hannah's POV now. Damn. It is far too easy to get them to pay attention and raptured. I don't know. I still had one heart left, so I think we lived. I didn't say we lived. Oh, wait, what? She is taller than me! By like... Wait, okay, I'm mathing. 13 centimeters! Is she 20 or 26 years old? Roman Catholic? Oh, she likes dogs. Check relationships? Oh, okay. So we're gonna play through everyone anyways. Interesting. Oh. Oh, there's like pictures and stuff. Huh. Yeah, I think we're alive. Yeah, we're Hannah now. Oof, Luke does not like us. We made her hubby dislike us. Oof. How's Isabella? Okay, I just really messed up with Marianne, and Rebecca just kind of. We're not as close as to Rebecca as we used to be. Oh, we're in a whole new chapter! Wait, what? 24%. Pardon? There is an ending to the QuickTime event. Yeah, this is a very long game. And there's a whole bunch of different endings of branching paths, and there's a true ending. So I'm very curious which ending I'll get. Very, very hyped. Thank you for believing, Phantom. I can guess the QuickTime event ending. Yeah, right? It even does the thing like, in Until Dawn with the butterfly effect. A tiny little butterfly sometimes appears in the top left corner. When you make a decision, when you make a really important decision. Yeah, it's really cool. I love this game. It's far too easy to get them to pay attention enraptured. They hang on to my every word and follow my every move. Take your time, Jabin. All of it would have been stifling had I not have grown used to such stares. Most are respectful, some are hostile, if we were honest. And a few are downright inappropriate. After all, I am...
Kinda right!
Pardon? Wait, you look like the priest! Wait, what? There's a moment of agitation as a familiar but less than welcome face approaches me, with a suggestive smirk on his face. Of course I have to keep a benevolent smile and greet him as I greet any good friend. After all, this man can turn heads, being famous in his own right. The priest animorphs into that supernatural creature. That's why he says there's nothing in the house. It is him! He left!
Officer Lee! What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd have the time to attend tonight's party.
He is more Luke's friends than mine, really. And I'm quite sure I only invited his wife. More, I am only friends with the Chief Inspector because of Luke. Luke is only friends with Rochelle because of me. Yeah, Hannah's accent's pretty, right? Unlike how I treated Lee, however, Luke never hid his animosity for the Lee matriarch. It was an odd sort of friendship where we would have awkward double dates. I'd don't even recall his first name. It started with an N, I think. I might be wrong. Aside from being Chief Inspector of Luxembourg Police, his wife, Rochelle V. Vance, owns a General Electronics company. Fridges and freezers, mostly.
Oh, I always have time for my favorite socialite couple. Might I say, you look positively ravishing tonight. I see the husband isn't with you.
Ew! 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 The way he eyes me up is enough to make my skin crawl. I just wish Luke is here to fend off the more unseemly of our peers. You know the ones. Men who are just a bit too friendly, staring too long at my assets and getting close just because my husband is not here. And to think they have the gall to do this at my own party. My own house, if I might add. But, like any high society woman worth her salt, I know how to handle it with grace and dignity. Totally not like me, who just straight up yells, ew.
I suppose you're looking pleasant as well. Luke's busy with work, unfortunately. Rochelle isn't here?
A shame. I do hope he isn't causing you much trouble. That husband of yours can be a bit daft sometimes, acting like he's still some young bachelor. The wife sends her regards and her apologies, but something came up with a doctor and she needed to attend to it. You know her, being pregnant and all.
Shouldn't you be with her then? Your pregnant wife is at the doctor's and you're at a party? What? We make small talk. Rather, I'm forced to do so, but he would not leave my side after finding his place there. Much to my chagrin. Yeah, isn't that odd? I've been extracted from the few who flock in hopes of flattering, for I can tolerate them far better than Lee. He is a nice enough person to adore his wife, who is obviously the brains behind the two, but there is something unsettling about him. I do not trust him as much as I want to. He regaled to me tales of the Luxembourg Police Department, a different affair to his usual gossip I am privy to. And though I loathe to admit, it is interesting nonetheless. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab something real quick.
So, wearing civvies, I steal and drive off with one of the police mobiles, right? In the mirror, I see the mutant chasing on foot and screaming about theft. The look on his face was priceless when I parked it in the garage.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn on my mic. What?
Oh my. You made him chase you all the way home for a prank. What did Rochelle have to say about that?
Rochelle has a strange love and hate affair with Lee. He is a married man who did not grow past his early 20s, judging by the way he acts. Surprisingly enough, they've been married for a good 20 years. A lifetime if you compare it to my marriage of 7 years with Luke. I, on the other hand, well, Luke is no Lee. I should be happy about that, I suppose. Although my darling did have his moments. like calling Isabella Lily.
Hey, the wife pulled my ear and gave me a good talking to, though. Besides, we live in a flat a block away, so it wasn't much of a grand chase.
Weren't you living in a house near the countryside?
Moved for work, you know. Or you probably don't.
No, I don't. But a flat in downtown? I suppose if that's what you like.
Oh, it's horrid. Hate that tiny place, no matter how convenient it can be for work. 55 square yards are not enough when you need to get away from the wife.
Oh. This conversation is leaving an icky feeling in my mouth.
I wouldn't mind a place away from the city. Even started looking at the ads. I spied an interesting lot, actually. Heard it was finally put up for sale. Or that something mansion, you know the one with all the ghost stories.
Can you mimic Officer Lee? Probably not. I know. Wait, Lee, my lad. No, I can't make him. Oh, I can!
I wouldn't mind a place away from the city. Even started looking at the ads.
I wouldn't mind a place in the city. Even started looking at the ads. Why is he Australian? Why, that's such a weak Aussie accent too. Damn. Okay. Enough of that. Thank you. I know what he's talking about. There are really only a few urban legends around here. It's
the Ermagerd Mansion?
Wait, is it called the Ermagerd Mansion? The Ermagerd Mansion? I just realized this. Is it the Oh my God Mansion? The Ermagerd Mansion?
Ah, that's the one. Worthy of a king it is. I'd buy it myself, but Rochelle would only gripe if I brought it up to her.
I just realized this. I have a small brain.
Not to mention all the expenses a place like that will be a real fixer-upper. You also have to find someone willing to work there with how superstitious people can be.
It's good to have superstitions.
If it becomes a problem, just hire someone to do an exorcism.
Oh, so Hannah's a believer. Okay.
Actually, I do know of someone who could be up to the task.
Yo, how many exorcisms are we gonna... Are we gonna give this house? That statue in the back is the necromorph icon from Dead Space. Oh! This one? Interesting. Oh man, I have to put Dead Space on my Steam wish list. I really want to play it. Thank you for reminding me, Phantom, unintentionally.
You remember the Ludgates party at their Christchurch summer residence?
Of course. It was an excellent soiree. Everything was so classy, too. Such good taste.
Oh, that place was a pigsty until they hired out this interior designer and they turned it into a bloody palace. She worked for the Exodus for their apartment in Soho too, and they recommended her when we were looking up pieces for our beach house in Porto Colom.
Ooh! I hope you managed to pick it up during the winter sale, and I hope you have fun with it, Phantom. Yes, yes, yes.
I think I have a business card right at... No, I must have left it in my other jacket. Anyway, she's called, what's her name? McCullough, Marianne, I believe, yes. But truly, if anyone were to get that place in McCullough, well, they'd be the envy and the talk of the town.
Ah. I still need to be Armored Core? Fair enough, fair enough. I still have a bunch of games I still need to play. Let's not talk about that. We're playing the letter.
Well, if you put it that way, I might just snatch it up for myself.
Oh, okay. So Hannah really did just buy it for the prestige. Okay. But yeah, good luck with Armored Core, Phantom. I heard it's pretty hard.
This place was starting to feel a bit small lately anyway.
This feels small. Sure, a 3-story penthouse might not be the definition of small for some people. Okay, maybe a lot of people. I was playing it a lot before, but then Darktide dropped the best update, and Vermintide too. I'll get to it sometime. Oh, fair enough, Phantom, fair enough. Dude, just do it's fun for you. Let's go. But it isn't big enough to have grand parties in. As it is, I only invited about 30 people to this one, and it already feels cramped in here. 30 people? That's a lot. It certainly would be nice if I didn't have to ride an elevator up and down several floors before I can get anywhere as well. All Luke's words and not mine. Besides, I have been looking for a good anniversary gift. Luke might like this one. Where is he anyway? He looks dead inside. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude to the left. Luke is dressed to the nines, as he usually is, and he looks ready for whatever the day will throw at him. His butler and valet wait at his side, just in case he isn't as ready as he looks. Oh, sure. That is normal. Didn't know Draco Malfoy was in this. Yeah, right? What is confusing? What the fuck? Wait. Wait, did you guys hear that? Or am I being haunted? I heard a whisper. Wait. Let me check if all my other tabs are muted. Wait, I could have sworn I heard a whisper. It was in my headphones though. That's what scares me. Hello, Mozzie! I am doing well today. Even though currently I am hearing things. Let's go. How have you been? What is confusing to me is the fact that he is on his way out of the penthouse, considering we won't have anywhere to go until much later.
Where are you going?
I am to attend the Triad Autumn Tasting. I do believe I informed you of this 2 weeks ago.
Yay! Let's go, Mozzie! Oh, yes. What are you drawing, if I may ask?
Yes. And might I remind you that I had stricken that off your schedule? Because 1, the doctor told you to stop consuming so much alcohol. And 2, I informed you a few days ago about the open house we are going to attend in its place. I've even found this marvelous interior designer, Mary Ann McCullough.
It's a 3.5-hour drive to Cardiff. I don't have time for this. This is like that little party you threw all over again. You don't inform me of it, and you expect me to stay and be a gracious host when I have business elsewhere.
Oh, Mozzie, you got a new adoptable? You adopted a new character? Ooh. Did they come with a personality and name already? Or are you gonna do that yourself? I'd love to hear more about it.
You know how I operate, Hana. Unless this was penciled in, I am sticking to my schedule.
Damn.
If I may intrude, the madam is correct. Your physician did insist you moderate your drinking, unless you wish to incur acute pancreatitis.
Ah, okay, Mozzie. Huh.
And you did have this open house penciled in last Wednesday morning.
Bullocks, I don't remember doing so.
Well, you did. While very hungover, in fact.
He did. Moaned about me being too loud, but gave in after some pushing. Perhaps that was a bit too cruel and manipulative of me, but
Whose side are you on?
she's a mouse doll, and when I first saw her, I just had to adopt her. Never regretted it. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Mozzie. She sounds adorable.
Come on, Luke. You promised we'd do whatever I want this weekend.
Gordon Bennett, fine. I am giving this house tour of yours a chance. But if it proves to be a waste of time, I am going to Cardiff, and you are going to take a cab home.
Damn.
Are we clear?
It's just a bit of a husband and wife tit and for tat, isn't it? All couples have their arguments. Once the honeymoon phase is over, as they seem to call it, reality sets in that you and your partner might not always see eye to eye. Perhaps it's been the years. 7 of them is nothing to scoff at.
I just cannot bloody believe I agreed to this. I was really looking forward to the triad tasting.
Though sometimes, I think it's something a bit more than just simple disagreements. And I have to stop myself from wondering where we went wrong.
There's always the Triad Christmas tasting in Manchester next month, and that'll only be an hour and a half drive.
Have I been neglectful? Oh, she thinks she's been a neglectful wife. Oh, not at all, sweetie. Draco over here is just a man-child. I don't like him. Have I offended? Have I acted shamefully?
Yes, but Cardiff.
Certainly, any problem can be discussed. She wants to work things out with him. Oh, she must really love him. What is wrong with her taste in men? I'm sorry, Hannah. Maybe he was a catch 7 years ago. I don't know. As long as he doesn't turn me away.
Well, there goes my good mood. Are you happy now, Hannah?
I am defending myself.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time, we are doing what I want.
It went higher? Okay, so he likes a dominant woman. Okay. Noted. Wait. Oh, okay. Ashton is really low. Marianne. It's high with Zachary? Wait, why are these on level together? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm ecstatic. Understood? And this would be perfect if you stop acting like a child who needs their nappy changed. We will be leaving after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. You are going to park your rear in the car and keep mum. And you are going to behave during the tour.
She is treating him like a child. Needless to say, Luke looks a bit shocked by my little outburst. He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply before he crosses his arms to look like, well, a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, Your Highness?
No wine.
No wine? Unacceptable! I am already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure?
If I see you take one sip today, I will put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
Nice!
Whose side are you on?
I love him.
How many times in one day can you ask that?
As many times as I need you, traitor.
The ride to the mansion is quiet, with Luke having stared out the window the entire way, not paying attention to anything around him. Meanwhile, I am conflicted. I don't know if I should apologize for changing his plans like that. But by the time we arrive at the mansion and I see his eyes light up in genuine interest, apologizing is the last thing on my mind. The whole affair with the Ermengarde mansion is certainly interesting experience. The place had been renovated and restored by the owners to what they claimed to be acceptable standards. The mansion itself looks like something befitting a fairy tale or a period piece. It is tastefully decorated, and with a little bit of love and attention, I'm sure it can be a place Luke and I can call home. The number of other prospective buyers that have come from the powerful and wealthy of the Luxembourg certainly did not disappoint, marking this estate as prime property. The Lees are amongst the group who went with that Rose woman, and I saw a few other notable faces, though I did not really feel like mingling. Unfortunately, for every one of them, the Wrights are interested in buying. I don't like the achievement name. What do you mean, Bad Blood? What's been bugging my mind, however, is that Isabel. What is her problem? I still don't quite understand what is happening. One moment she is scrambling to give us the paperwork to finalize the sale. Then she's panicking over some sort of prank letter or another. The second thing on my mind is how touchy my darling husband is being towards the poor dear. I can't even plaster a smile on my face, a horrid scowl taking its place. There's no way I can pretend nothing is wrong as I hum.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate it if you remove your pretty hands from her, darling.
Okay, so this is where we see the stories intertwine a bit. He is quick enough to distract his hand, which is all the girl needs to, well, for lack of a better word, escape.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
Her partner follows, shouting after her without hesitation. There is an awkward air among us as we are left in the wake of whatever that was. The others murmur and gossip with each other, speaking of the poor daft girl and telling the tale to whoever who was not an audience in the act in the first place. It doesn't take long for the woman, Rose, to return and pull us aside to the study for what I rightfully assume is damage control. Oh! Yo, why does the Duke of the Mansion look like Leon? Leon Kennedy from Resi. Oh, no wonder bad things happened in this mansion. Leon Kennedy's luck is here. Oh no. Rose invites Marianne too, hoping to apologize to her as well. But the woman refuses, saying she's not one of her clients anyways. That leaves myself, Rose, and Luke, the last all too eager to make himself comfortable in the study. He has no doubt already claimed his own.
I can't apologize enough about what just happened. Please forgive Isabella. She's been under a lot of pressure lately. She's young, and all those rumors about this being haunted just got to her head. And it must be this terrible heat, too. Not a drop of rain for days now.
Oh, it's fine. The poor girl must feel so embarrassed about what she just did. But I say, let bygones be bygones. After all, she's only a child.
Baby!
She looked, what, 19?
I shoot Luke an accusing look at these words. After all, he tried flirting with the girl. The nerve of him! And not only that Isabel girl, but also Mary Ann and Rose too. What kind of husband would think it's even a remotely good idea to make moves on 3 different women while his wife stands there? Did he drink while I wasn't looking? Welcome back, J-Ben. Honestly, after we get to another decision, I too will get Din-Din. I would starve to death if my family didn't remind me to eat. No, J-Ben!
She's a bit older than that. But again, I apologize. And if there's any way I can make up for what just happened, just...
But yeah, we found out why the Wrights wanted the mansion. It isn't because there's any treasure or anything. It really is just for the prestige. And the, haha, I bought it and you didn't. I slapped stacks of money in your face. I don't know what 2 rich people do.
I know what you can do. Be a darling flower and get us one of those bottles you plan to serve.
No one can fix Draco. Nice, Phantom. Finally, someone you can't fix. I sadly agree. Maybe a jackhammer can fix his face, though. I don't know.
Pop it open.
We were planning on serving some champagne. I can get that.
That would be lovely. Much obliged.
Cause this is technically a flashback. Well, it's not a flashback. It's this is Hannah's point of view. Oh, why the celebration? Yes.
Do you want a glass as well, Ms. Wright?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Yeah, we're playing as Hannah right now.
I really shouldn't be drinking right now.
The Prestige is a weird movie? Oh, wait! What movie is that, Mozzie? I'm curious. And Luke shouldn't be either. But right now, I'm just too tired for any sort of argument. I don't have the heart to scold him in public as well. I am certainly not his mother. I just want to get this horrid day done with, go home and sleep. Huh. What's the dark tone? Perhaps I'll even have a strong cuppa before I head off to bed. Yes, that sounds nice. I don't mind the spoiler. I want to see it. When Rose comes back with the champagne, I beckon her over. As I have told her partner before, I have every intent of acquiring this house. I might as well, even if I'm having second thoughts about getting it for Luke. How old's the film? The moment we, the Wrights, had expressed interest in the place, we've had eyes set on it. We've had eyes set on us. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't mind the spoiler. I feel like I'll forget it anyways. If we don't buy it, that might as well be the signal to have busybodies gossip about how we may or may not have lost our fortune. Oh, okay. Really? Oh, the Wrights didn't buy the Ermengarde mansion. Oh, do you think that they're running out of money? Really? That's so sad. What if they just don't like the place? Chill. Regardless of the fact that is false, image is everything when dealing with these people, unfortunately. These are the unspoken rules for people such as ourselves. And besides, I really did like the place. Why, everything here is absolutely wonderful. Well, except for this ugly painting in the study. We did not see this before. Pardon? Pardon? It looks like a bad fake of an Edward Munch painting.
Here's the deal. I'm willing to pay 10% higher than your listing price.
Where in the study is that? Is it behind us? Do we have our back turned to it right now? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ooh. I'm guessing the trick goes wrong, Mozzie? Oops.
If anyone tries to outbid us, just add another 5%.
Oh, damn.
I doubt anyone can, of course. Or, you know what? Just add 15% to the listing price, and we can sign all the paperwork now.
I guess, if that's what you want. That won't be any trouble. I don't have all the papers now. Didn't think this would be a quick sell. I'll have copies sent to you so you can look over them. And if you'd still like to finish the rest of the tour with Isabella's group, you're more than welcome to.
No, I think we're good here. We'd appreciate a private tour of the place a lot more, I think.
All right. Should I let Marianne in then?
Marianne? Oh, right. She's been waiting outside the study this whole time, hasn't she? I'll need to have a little chat with her to move this little mansion project forward.
Please do.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mozzie. Noted. There is a look of apprehension when the other woman enters the study. Yet, like a professional, I see the moment when she steels herself and masks her worry. Admirable.
We have this project then?
Of course. Will you be needing anything from us?
Having the floor plans would be a great start, just so that I can look at them beforehand. And if you could tell me when you're available for a meeting so that I can include it in my calendar?
Oh, is a meeting really all that necessary, Marianne? I guess we can send Johans to help you out. You two can start by getting rid of this ugly painting.
Yo, you didn't have to throw it at me like that, dang! A hush falls upon the room at my request.
What painting?
Pardon? And lo and behold, the painting is gone. In its place, a mirror stands, which leaves me to look at my own confused expression.
Odd. Well, no matter.
Don't like that!
Back to the topic at hand. Marianne, dear, we are simply far too busy to meet up.
It's about the house. We should free up the schedule.
But I guess we can free up a day to meet with you.
Okay, why not? Good. I like Marianne.
I don't really need another Maudlin Monday reading about Maury anyway. The book club can function without me for one day.
Fair, Jabin, fair.
What time shall we be seeing each other? How does lunch sound?
Besides, my house has a higher priority over book club. Why, we can hold the next meeting in its place. I'd rather not. Surely the beauty and grandeur of all of it will inspire spirited and lively debates about whether what modern-day writers match up to the classics. I might as well clear up the rest of my week to handle whatever affairs buying this mansion requires of me. Any social activity can be put off until the Ermengarde, or rather, the Wright Mansion's great debut. I'll have my fill of great parties and gatherings, especially when I organize them myself.
That sounds good. Although, with a project of this scope, we might need most of the day to tackle your concerns. A more thorough inspection of the place is also preferable.
Breakfast then! It's a date.
That's cute.
It's really not.
Lesbian?
Alright, Monday, 10 o'clock sharp. We'll see you then.
Actually, Marianne suggested we meet at 9, but who is even awake at that unholy hour? Cries and wakes up at 6 a.m. I was lucky enough to wake up this morning before Luke went off all the way to Cardiff. We say our goodbyes and shake hands and make it clear without outright saying it. We now own this house. By the time we left the mansion grounds, sunset is almost upon us.
So, you really want to buy this place then? That's a bit of a big impulse buy, even coming from you. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I'm glad you're not complaining like you usually do. It's a right and proper Christmas miracle, isn't it? Hannah has finally done something right.
I refuse to look at him, staring at the passing scenery instead.
Hey, Buttercup, what's with this cheek?
Rose, Lily, Mint. The nerve, Luke, the nerve!
Oh, so he does have a thing for planty names. Rose is Rose, obviously. Lily is Isabella. And then Mint is Marianne. Why Mint?
Is that what this is about? One, that woman's name was Rose. And two, you know I don't mean a word of that empty flirting.
Then what about that touching? You're very handsy. Like, words are one thing, but lol. I kinda.
And it's still the principle of things, Luke. I understand if you try to woo them to get what you want when it seems that I'm not looking. But I told you once before not to do it when I'm there.